stream in the Michigan Pickleball League channel. And here we are, Championship Court, Auburn Hills Aces, Maya Wilson, Lucia White versus Shannon Pretorius and Kate Allen, who we just saw in the match before.
We did. Also, I will say, which I know the tech team can probably change it, I believe Kate goes by Katie, so it is Katie. I did get confirmation on that. So, Katie Allen.
So what we, in our interview, Katie and Shannon, and we, you know what, Monica Wynn, Dan McConnon, thank you so much for having us on the stream today. We're going to hand it over to Tori, who will be taking over this match.
Okay, apologies about the host. We are having Tori Much come in, so she will replace me for now. So I'm signing out. It's Monica Wynn, and Tori Much is coming in.
Okay, here we go as Lucia White serving here at 0-1-2. We'll have a duper preview of this match here shortly. Great view of our ding cam as the ladies move the ball, move this rock around and looking for opportunities to attack. What a great lob by Katie. Maya and Lucia there did a great job of switching. So here we are. This is a tight match. So Duper suggests that Maya and Lucia have a 53.7 to 46.3% advantage. Shannon and Catherine, Katie have a great opportunity, I think, to overcome that based on how much they play together, their partnership, and just their overall skill and acumen. And so I don't know how much Maya and Lucia have played together prior to this, but we shall see. The height meter is up as Captain Chris Walker is screaming at Shannon and Katie as they are doing a good job. And now on the mic, Tori Much back from Arizona. Tori, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Michigan Pickleball League. We're here at All in Pickleball Jim Byron Center, a commentary home you're very familiar with here from the mezzanine. So this is our second Pro League match of the day, and we have the Flint Tropics versus the Auburn Hill Aces.
Awesome. Excited to tune in. Yeah, 3 of these players I haven't seen a ton of, so it's exciting to see some new girlies out there.
Yeah, so Shannon and Katie are from Ohio, and so
here
they play quite a bit together. And so Monica, who obviously just left us as she kind of preps for her match after this one, she's played with Shannon before and Katie a bit. And then you and I both are newer to Maya Wilson from the east side of Michigan. And so we know Lucia White quite a bit here from our Thursday premiere nights, and her game continues to blossom. As she is a reset dink aficionado, but she's getting some more offense to her game, too.
Love it. Yeah, strong. I got some insight from Chris Walker himself. Strong tennis background for Maya.
Love it.
Club tennis player at MSU. Go green, baby.
With the Court 2 single showdown over, Tori, I have our Lake Michigan Rapid Fire Minor League team. So I am going to hand the mic to you. I am so happy to see you. And everyone at home, enjoy hanging out with Tori here as we watch the Flint Tropics and the Auburn Hill Aces on Championship Court.
And then are all courts streamed or just
Yeah, so we have 2 streams today. So from a commentary standpoint, we have our Championship Court, and then you can watch the Minor League team on a separate stream for Court 2.
All right, so if you guys are interested in watching the home team, ooh, echo. If you guys are interested in watching the minor team that is representing All in Pickleball Gym, they will be on our second stream, but we will stay here with the Flint Tropics and the Auburn Hill Aces. Wow, great point from the Flint Tropics there as the girlies take a home run hit on that overhead. And I have a new face to our broadcast. We have Sophia Osborne joining us. She is a former Grand Rapids native. I think, have you moved back to the other side?
I have moved back to the east side, living a little south of Detroit now, close to the Monroe area, but I do miss it over here a lot.
She's back. She's over on the east side now is basically what you guys missed. But she is here. She's played pickleball for longer than I have, so you know the game. We're well versed.
It's been about 5 years now since I started playing.
Okay, try it now.
Yeah, it's been about 5 years now.
I don't know. We are having trouble with Sophia's mic, but we will get it figured out. She is here with us, though, and she has great things to say. You should be good. It's on. Hang on. I think we're getting her. Try
Better?
talking. Yes. Okay.
All good?
Okay, here she is.
Perfect.
Sophia Osborne, everyone. Whoa. Good leave on that. So are you familiar with any of these girls' games? Have you played with them at all?
Yes, so I've played a lot against Lucia and then Katie a while back. The other two, not as familiar with them.
We are told Maya is a newer pickleball-y, but looks like she's already got a pretty well-rounded game from what I've been seeing.
Yeah,
Strong tennis
filling
background.
me in on her earlier. Said she graduated from Michigan State, I believe,
Yep.
and played club tennis there.
That is what I've been told as
Yeah.
well. I want to know why the girls on the Flint Tropics didn't get the orange bottoms. I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, I didn't even notice
Yeah,
that.
like, hook them up.
I do like the fun uniform colors, though.
That's a great shot. Down the middle solves the riddle. Love. There's that tennis shot. Strong forehand put away power from Maya there on the Auburn Hill Aces.
I don't know a tennis player that doesn't like a good overhead.
Even like more of like a side overhead, I feel like is such a strong shot for tennis players because they're hitting more like a stroke than an overhead.
Basically anything we can whack the ball at.
It is interesting. I noticed the Auburn Hill Aces. I guess I'll have to watch the Flint Tropics a little bit more, but the girls are switching, which is a fun look. Gives everyone a different look for each point.
Yeah, that's definitely been something that's different than the original scoring when it was rally.
Right,
when you
and
would
they
just
pick a
stay.
side. I am surprised that people aren't choosing to stack just consistency-wise. It is interesting. At a higher level, typically you're seeing a stack, I would say.
Yeah, especially when you're so solid on one side
Oh,
and
yeah.
you have someone who has that strong forehand or the strong backhand.
I think the Flint Tropics girls are also switching, as I've seen Shannon on the other side serving. So I'm curious, though. They've been beat. The Flint girls have been beat a few times now down the middle with shots. Curious if a stack would maybe alleviate and help them understand who's got that middle ball. However, I've been told they play together quite often, so maybe very
Yes, yeah.
familiar.
I believe they live in the same area down in Ohio.
Yes, I think that's what I've been told as well. So, yeah, interesting to see if anyone changes that up here. This game is super close, so maybe it is a difference maker. We will see.
Yeah, just a little bit of communication or someone stepping in with the strong forehand or big backhand. That's always been my favorite. I like to play on the right, but play like a left side
Yes.
player and take more with the backhand.
Yes, that's my favorite too. I love to play left side, but I love someone that plays a big right side. I like the two-way put away in the middle for sure. So this is the first of 4 games that will be played on championship court between the Auburn Hill Aces and the Flint Tropics. We start with women's, then it will go to men's, and then there will be 2 mixed games of each combination of the 2, and a dream breaker if it is tied at 2-2. And I believe they will play all 4 doubles games no matter what the score is.
Yes, yeah, they play all 4 because then it'll matter for the standings in the end.
Right. Really strong dinking here from these 2.
Beautiful job.
Very nice. I've noticed that the Flint Tropics girlies definitely tend to hit drops to get themselves up to the net. Seems to be pretty effective for them over a drive, where Lucia and Maya seem to be maybe a little bit more fast-paced in their approaches.
Yeah, Katie and Shannon both have a solid, really nice topspin drop. Seems to work for them to get them up to the net.
Yeah, so effective. Can't really attack a good drop. And you're playing a little bit on the minor league team? Is that right?
I was actually just a sub.
Oh,
last
a sub.
week.
Okay,
It
and who did
was
you play for?
I played for the Border Battalion.
Okay, nice, fun.
It was nice. Brandon's always been a good friend of ours, so it was nice to help him out and get out to play. It's been a little tough with
Fun.
my work schedule to play as much as I used to when it comes to
I hear
competing.
you, girl. I hear you.
So it is nice when I can get out on a weekend and play like
Play
I
a
used
little
to.
bit. So fun. Yeah, I love the addition of the minor league. That's super fun. Just gets more people out there and keeps them learning and gaining more experience in competition settings, which is great.
Exactly. Especially for a lot of the younger kids that are on those teams who are the up-and-comers.
Great hands there from Shannon. I really like how she moved her putaways. She had about 3 in a row there, and she moved each of them to a different spot. Nothing stayed the same. Easier said than done, that's for sure. She's got a great roll dink. She's really been setting herself up well for a lot of these putaways as well. I think keeping her on the left right now is really helping them out, giving them a lot of those roll looks.
Yeah, haven't had as many of those middle balls as they had those first few points.
And I think we're going to challenge that. Do we get challenges here on Championship Court?
I believe so. Yes.
Oh, yes,
going to
video review. Okay, so I was going to say I wasn't quite sure from up here if that was out from my angle. I don't know if you saw it better. I don't have the best view, but it did. I think it's me really close. It
Yeah,
looked
something
like
was
it might have grabbed the
blocking it.
line, but sometimes there's just different angles that look different. So we will see what this is going to be. See a little. This is a replay of it from this angle. I don't think it's going to be the best angle. Yeah,
that's hard.
tough. Not the best
Gotta
view
see
of
it
that.
from the other side.
In real time, I want to say it was in, but we will see what the referee down there sees on their replay. Oh, here's another angle of it. Okay, this one's a little bit better for sure. Well,
It froze.
that's okay. It went too slow.
Yeah.
It's just like super slow mo, so you can't
I
even
want to
see
make
it
sure they
move.
get it right.
Oh, there we go. Oh, here's the zoom in. Okay,
perfect.
truck. This is like the PPA out here. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, that's so hard to
Oh.
tell. because that's the upward trajectory. Ooh, I don't know. It's close. I could see it going either way. This ref's discretion on that one.
Hard.
We will see what they decide.
I don't know. It's looking more
I know.
out to
I
me.
can't tell.
I'm thinking it's going to be out.
Yeah, we will see. We will see what they decide. It does look out from this angle for sure.
But then from the other angle, it looked really in.
Here's a great shot. We've got all the team banners up on the net behind championship court here. And we've got the all-in pickleball gym logo on the side here. Oh, okay. So the ref has called the ball out. So the challenge is lost since the Tropics challenged that. And we will continue on. That is a point for the Auburn Hill Aces, I believe. Oh, wow. With the back. I was going to say, Lucia's she's doing the crab walk on that kitchen line down there. She's taking up a lot of space on that left side, which I love to see. But Katie ended up with a great finishing shot there. Another look at game point here. This would put the Flint Tropics up 1-0 if they are able to get this final point. And they do it with another great drop. I mean, the Flint Tropic girlies sat in that drop, that roll drop, and it was very effective for them. Of course he does. Of course he does. All right, and we will get started with Max. Great setup there. Love the control from Sam. Honestly, he only hit that ball at about 60%, but really put it in the right spot after that first initial counter. So really smart play by him.
Yeah, I think that's important when it comes to men's, the placement over the power, because all of them have the power and the strength, but the
and it's
placement's
so
what
easy to
wins.
get carried away with it too. And then if you can just put it where they're not, that's going to be the most effective play here. Great shot of some of the Flint Tropic fans in the background there as the enemy was serving in front of them. And a quick start here for the Auburn Hill Aces as they go up 3-0 on first serves. Great play there from Nick as he jumps the corner. I think that was one of the first balls they've given Nick, so he made a great play on
We'll
it.
see if they try and keep it away from him.
Yeah. Wow. Great DN page just there for Chris as he takes literally every ball in that rally and gets them up to the net after a little bit of a defensive run. But Sam just pulls way out and hits almost like an Annalie backhand, but with a forehand, pulls Chris wide, and they're able to finish that point off. Really well set up.
It's definitely hard when you notice that you're the player being picked on more and targeted.
Puts a lot more pressure on you, but sometimes it makes you like more into the game too. The other
It'll keep
person
you
gets iced out.
involved,
Yeah.
and it shows how well-rounded you are.
Oh, okay. So we got some fire already. I think these guys are pretty familiar with each other, so having a little fun out there. At least the Auburn Aces are with their lead at 4-0. Ooh, and Chris says, quiet down, quiet down, quiet down. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Friendly fire.
That's a good shot. Great setup there. I mean, that's like his entire hips and above are above the net. Like, it's crazy the height there. Just good power.
I believe he's got a tennis background as well.
Looks like it. Oh, great hands there from Nick. Nick's like, yeah, keep coming, keep coming. I want to see that ball more. I like to see Nick play a bigger left side, take a little bit more space, which he has in the last few points, and I think that's helping the Flint Tropics out a bit here. A little bit faster game here. I thought there would be a little bit more dinking. Yeah, we're attacking strong and attacking fast.
Normally women's is where you'll see all the speed-ups and the hands battles.
But I think that the early speed-ups and pressure from the Auburn Hills Aces is really getting them into good position because Chris and Nick aren't quite able to get up to the line and hold it. Well placed, knowing that Nick would have trouble getting back on that one. And we will switch at 6-0. So a fiery run. Uh-oh. Some friendly fire, some friendly fire. No, it's all smiles down there.
We'll see what the Flint Tropics do to make some adjustments and see how to get themselves more involved in the game.
Yeah, I'd like to see them try to get to the net and hold their position there a little bit. I think they're playing a little bit off the line just because Auburn has been so aggressive. And I feel like if you can hold your position at the net, they've got good hands, they've got good shots, dinks. I think it would be really effective. I know it's easier said than done, obviously.
Yeah, we're not
get
down
there. But I do think that if they can hold their line hold their position at the line a little bit more, it will be helpful for them in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Nick's that big left side, and Chris, I think he's
hands.
just a really strong, well-rounded,
solid
strategic player.
Yeah.
So I think if he can just get into a nice dink battle and place the ball where he wants it, they can definitely get back up into this game.
I agree. And in the background of those shots there, you can see our local Lake Michigan minor league team, which is playing on court 2 right now, if you guys want to tune into that stream. Ooh, lots of fire down there. Okay, love it. I love the team aspect of this. There we go. Chris is getting into it. I think Sam was like waiting for Chris to say something. He's like, come on, Chris, say something.
Honestly, a lot of it is your attitude and how excited you get.
100%.
You gotta pump yourself up sometimes, even if you have someone on your side of the court.
Yeah, you have to, and especially in these short games. I mean, they're only playing 1 game to 11 points per series here. So if you want to be, you got to be in it fast. You can't wait for the next game. Mm-hmm. Okay, and they were thinking about challenging that shot. The ref is already saying he saw it hit the line. So I think he was trying to say, don't do it.
I thought it might have been wide from my angle. We shall see.
Yeah, because from his angle, too, it would be hard to see the gray space in between the line and the court. So we will see what comes out of it.
Usually when it comes to those balls on the line right in front of the ref, I think they almost have the worst view.
I agree.
Because it's pushing in front of them. I've had some experiences with refs in the past where they've overruled balls that I clearly saw standing on the line, and it's definitely frustrating to be on either side of it.
Which is a great plug for these reviews that we can do here at All In Pickleball Gym in the Michigan Pickleball League. If you are on Chief, it's going to be close. It looks like there might be gray, but I can't tell if it's like the pixelation. I'm like, it looks like a pickle right now. But yeah, this will be another close one. I gotta say, these people are choosing really good ones to challenge.
Yeah.
These players
Could definitely go either way.
Let's see what this one looks like. Another look at it here. Okay, that looks in.
Oh, from that angle.
It's so hard to tell. Both of these I feel like could go either way that we've had so far in this matchup, but
one's tough.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
think
sure.
the other angle was easier.
All about the camera angles.
From the distance, it looks wide.
I can't tell. I can't even make a call on this. So this is our first, I think this is our first major league event. The minors have been playing since 1, I believe. So this is the first matchup with our major league teams, I think, maybe the first one on championship at least. So we will have multiple more matches tonight. And there will be 2 more matches here on championship court. That will be the home team, the Lake Michigan Rapid Fire, that are sponsored by All In Pickleball Gym, which is the location we are at. And when we ran through the sponsors before this game, it is a note to mention they are all indoor pickleball facilities that are in different areas in Michigan. So we are happy to have teams from all those facilities, happy to have all the new facilities. There's a couple new ones in there, and it's really exciting to see the growth of the facilities here in Michigan, as half of our year is indoor.
Yes, definitely. I know that this is at least the second one because the Flint Tropics got a win just before this.
Okay.
actually.
I wasn't sure if they, if it was just minors earlier or if it was majors or not.
Yeah,
so.
they got a win against Brighton.
Okay, all right. So the Flint Tropics are up on the day, but down in this game 7-0. So after this super long review, okay, so after video review, the ball is called in. So that is a successful challenge from the Auburn Hill Aces, and the Flint Tropics, do they lose their challenge? I'm not familiar with their system.
Sure.
They challenged it after calling it, or they called it out. I'm not sure what the challenge system exactly is in Michigan Pickleball League, but a successful challenge for our Auburn Aces as they go up 8-0 here. But that one is out. Big cheers from our Flint Tropic fans.
Tropics getting the ball back. Hopefully ready to do something on the court.
There we go.
There's that beautiful drop from the Tropics.
Yeah,
Works for the men as well as the women.
Slow it down, get to the line. That one goes deep on that end. But holding the line a little bit better in that series for sure.
I think the slow game is going to be what works for the Tropics, as the Aces have some strong hands on their side.
Yeah, I think they're looking for a faster game for sure. Wow, Chris fends off about 6 overheads in that.
Great
You hear it.
defense by Chris.
Nick's laughing. Love to see it. Great lead from Nick as well on that ball. Big serve. And that's exactly what Nick wants. He wants to dink all day so that he can set himself up for that finish. And they are getting exactly what they want right now. Slowing the game down, making them dink, especially dink to Nick, who can set himself up.
Nick is definitely playing to their strength.
Oh yeah, Chris is fired up. He's ready to go. I love to see it. I love to see it.
Chris is looking for a comeback, that's for sure.
He's ready for it. Look at the size difference between Sam and Max. That's awesome. I love it. That reminds me of me and Kim. I love it. That's good. But yeah, I think what the Flint Tropics have changed, which is, I mean, Sophia and I talked about this a bit, but getting to the line, keeping the ball slow, setting up the dink, and then finishing that put away. I think making Sam and Max dink is really going to play into Nick and Chris's game, and I think they will come out the majority on top of dink points. Just like that, another effective drop. And the run continues. Oh, it was a good setup, good thought. Well played by the Aces as they gain a side out, but a good little run from the Tropics. They're able to get 4 on the board. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, I think if they can slow it down a bit, they can get themselves a slide out and keep going. They just can't let the Aces overpower them.
Good lead. That's a tough shot to make,
one.
but it's not a terrible take. I think Nick hits that shot a bit, so. Good talk. Forcing them to play their speed up game and make an error. Great patience from the Flint Tropics there. However, we are at game point here. And they will take the game. So we are split now. We are 1-1 in this series. So it will come down to our mixed teams, who we will. Oh, great shots there. And we head over to championship court. So we are back where the teams are 1-1 right now. Here's a quick flash at the duper. The Aces have the 70% win probability over the 29% of the Tropics. We've got Catherine and Nick playing together, and Lucia and Max for the Aces. So we've seen the women's, we've seen the men's. Let's see how they match up in mixed here. Excited to watch this one. Lucia and Sam play quite a bit together. They've done TPN events together, if you guys are familiar, the Thursday premiere night here at All In Pickleball Gym. So I feel like they're familiar with each other's games. And I think Nick and Katie, were they playing together last year maybe a little bit?
Yes, yeah, I believe they have done quite a few tournaments together before.
So smart of Katie to pull that down the line. Super strong backhand, strided right through that. And Sam is a little bit smaller on that left side. Really great mover, but when he's pulled off of the line, it does open it up a little bit for that. And she goes down the line again to set that up. So really smart shots here from Katie so far to start the match.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, Katie's definitely that really strong right side, and that helps to feel confident on the right when you have someone like Nick who's as big as he is on the left.
Yeah, 100%. And just the consistency and smart shots. I think that's something I struggle with in mixed a lot, is the smarter shot instead of the shot I want to do. And so I think some of these girls out here are just so good at hitting the setup shots for their guys, or even themselves, and just being patient, getting to the net, and letting their guys play, which is how mixed is played. Not to say that the girls shouldn't have their own offense, because they will be the ones putting away the ball half the time, for sure.
I think going down the line's a really smart strategy for Katie.
I agree. You got to keep Sam over there. He's a good mover, and if you can keep him out of the middle, that just opens up so much more shot capability for them to either hit middle or even to Lucia's corner as well. Yeah. Really pushing Sam wide there, and then hitting it to Lucia's forehand wide, and she can't quite curl that back over. She doesn't want to hit that shot right in front of her because Nick's ready there for the Ernie. So it's a really great play.
Yeah, Sam and Lucia are both really good movers on the court, so the more you can move them around and pull them apart from each other and separate them, it's the best strategy you can have with them.
Agreed. And Sam and Lucia right now are hitting a lot of their shots. They're not missing a lot. They're forcing a lot of missed balls. I mean, that's just a strong drive, well placed from Sam there. And they're hitting their marks and making balls, and I think that's just a really good look for them. Wow.
Beautiful setup.
Really great D from Katie there. Sam's sticking with his drive to Katie for his thirds, and they have been very effective for him. I'd like to see them start returning to Lucia a little bit. They do return to her, however, does not work in their favor. That is a strong shot from Sam in the middle there. He is just taking up a lot of space. The Auburn Aces, they have gone up really fast in these last two games at 6 at the side change, it seems like.
I feel like it's kind of the same as the men's. It's the fastballs that the Tropics are having issues with versus the Aces are getting their points off the fast ones.
Yeah, they haven't missed a lot either, which is, in pickleball, sometimes it comes down to who makes more balls, honestly. And if you can play a fast game and not miss, that's keep it going.
Definitely, yeah.
As you can see, they don't even leave the court. They're ready to go. They're looking to play, and the Flint Tropics are like, all right, what are we going to do? What are we going to change?
Yeah, the Aces definitely have the momentum, and the Tropics are going to try and slow it down.
Let's switch over to court 2 really quick and watch some of the minor league points as we're in this side change. Oh, 4-4, tight game over here. All right, and they will go get the ball back, and we will go back to championship. We're ready to start it out again, but we got to see the end of that fun point. Was a clinic in dinking between our two ladies, Lucia and Katie there. What a good point that was. I do like the take from Lucia to try the lob, pull them off the line. I think they've had trouble getting to the line, so if you can pull them back off the line, I like that look instead of just a crazy speed up that might go 20 feet out. Here we go again.
Great dinking with the ladies.
Oh, and that was called out after a big cheer from Lucia. Looks like it was deep. Yep, looks like it was deep. But I like the look. She's had 2 pretty good offensive looks. Just missed on both of them. But the Flint Tropics are getting what they wanted. They wanted a slower game, more controlled game, and it has helped them out here. That's tough. I'd like to see Katie really attack that ball. I know she's got it in her.
Yeah, she's got the hands.
She kind of did a 60%, which is okay, but it kind of allowed them to hit Nick in a harder spot. With the side switch. We saw a left side Lucia there. Great point by all 4 players out on the court. And the Auburn Hill Aces go up 7-2 in this first mixed game series. Good lead. Interesting enough, Sam went all drops on that point, which is
Changing it up.
which is not what has been working for them, as he's been really successful with his drive. So they're definitely slowing their game down to match the Flint Tropics.
I think they've made a few more errors
Yeah,
with their
100%.
hard balls, so they're trying to slow it down now to compensate.
Yep, and that's exactly what the Tropics were trying to force them to do, and here it is, effective, side out. Ooh, I like that look from her,
Yeah, that's
though.
a good setup.
Yeah, that's the right move, and I like the power she put into that. Good shot. Again, they're just getting stuck about 4 feet off that line. If they could just get one more step further,
They've
she
gotta
can
make it
counter
through
that.
that transition zone.
Yeah, she can counter that instead of try to reset that. It's just tough. Yes, good point. And Nick took up a lot of space there in the middle at the beginning of that point, and I think that set them up for success. Smart shots from the Tropics.
Let's go!
All right, that one was out. Some offense from Lucia there. Not afraid of who's in front of her.
Let's go. 1 minute time.
All right. We are at 9-2 here on our first mixed series. Looking to go up 2-1 for the Aces. However, we have another side out from the Tropics. Let's see what they can do with this possession.
Good pressure, Lucio.
I think Katie's definitely trying to force that ball a little too much.
I
behind
like what
Sam.
she's doing. I just want her to take one more step. One more step.
Yeah,
because
I love that strategy in mix, going
Yes.
behind the man.
I agree, and I think it's a great look, and she has the look. I think she just needs to be a little bit closer to the line. She's just losing that time.
Take that
there.
extra step.
Yeah. She's got the right idea.
Yeah.
It's totally there.
And she's been successful with it.
That's great. Right on the line, strong backhand, right to his line. That's awesome. Well done.
Unlucky.
Great. Oh, great cover, though. Way to read her partner's shot. We're going to take a timeout here at 10-2. And we will head back over to court 2 during this timeout. Let's see what's going on with our mixed game for the minor league teams. Oh, another close one, but the fire is up this time. Good look there from Seth. One more step. I'm just going to keep saying it. I just need one more step.
Yeah. Just get up to the kitchen line.
Oh, I like that
that's a
look from
good look.
Alexis. She had him moving, too. Great shot. All right, we'll go back to championship here for our game point for our first mixed match. All right, so it'll be a side out. So good timeout for the Tropics there. Caused a little shift in momentum potentially. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here and get a little flow going themselves. Okay, so the call is out. Sam's got such a good roll on that, though. That is just a tough shot to hit. Great leave from the Tropics, though. A little miscommunication there in the middle. And here is two-point run here for the Tropics. See if they can keep going. This is on first serve as well, so looking to get a few more on there. Oh, it was such a good look and setup. Another miscommunication though in the middle there.
Let's go, aces. Come on.
Second serve.
Gosh, Nick has just been hitting beautiful drops. Wow, great point. Great point. Good communication, too. I would have liked to see Nick take that first ball, but honestly, Katie hit a great backhand on it and set him up for the rest of those shots. So great communication as a team.
Katie was putting a lot of pressure on those dings, and Lucia had to move further and further back to set up a nice strong point for them.
And Katie has got the Ernie's down. The Ernie coverage from Nick down. She knows. Oh, good luck, though. All right.
Another game point.
Yep, here we go. For the lead in the series. Great shot. I love the back foot dink on that right side player. That's a very good spot because especially in mixed, you want the guy to take that. You probably just don't have as good of a look at it with your backhand.
Side out for the Tropics,
And
and
they
they're
get a side
excited.
out. And you know what? They have been sticking to their game plan. They have really been dropping the ball in every time, letting Nick take those thirds, getting themselves to the net, and sticking in dink rallies. There's another one. They're just sticking to the game plan. The crowd is pumped up for these guys. You got to commend them, though. They're not panicking. They're not doing anything crazy. They're doing exactly what they are winning on, and it is really cool to see them stick with that. All right. Slow and steady. I'm curious if the Aces will take a timeout here and try to ruin this momentum a little bit. I feel like they should.
They're definitely staying calm. I often see that when
Oh, yeah,
something's
there it
that
is.
close and you're on a run, that you tend to just start speeding the ball up, hitting
yeah.
harder because you get nervous and it gets to you, but not Katie and Nick.
No, they are sticking to the game plan, and this is the game plan that is working for them. They have won so many points on keeping it drop, letting Nick take that third. He's got a beautiful drop. I know it's one of his favorite shots. And then letting Katie put pressure on those dinks and keep Sam really honest, and it's forcing a lot of errors. You can tell Lucia and Sam are they're not nervous yet, but it's starting to get in their system where they're like, okay, like we can't. They're trying to go for big winners on overheads and things like that to try to close it out, and it is causing a few more errors on their side, which is something they did not have in the first half of this game.
Yeah, it's definitely a mental game too, especially when the other side starts coming back and their bench is cheering, everyone's excited. It puts a lot more pressure on you.
It gets in your head for sure. So we will see if this timeout causes another shift in momentum. The timeout was taken at 10-2.
Yeah.
10-2 for the other team. Yeah, big shot from Sam there. They have another serve. Just back. Great look from her, but great shots again from Katie. I mean, she didn't speed anything up. She's stuck in that powerful dink. I mean, she is pushing Lucia off that line with her dinks every time.
Consistency is amazing.
It's very good. Oh no, Sophia, you got your first one. You got your first one.
Oh, sorry, Katie.
It happens to us every time, don't worry. Keep sticking in there. Not a bad look for Lucia. I honestly don't mind it. I don't think it's necessary at this point, but it's not a bad look. I think that's a shot she maybe hits, 50% of the time and gets a good shot on it.
I think at this point in the game when they're trying to close it out, choosing the smarter shots and trying to get the other team to make the unforced error is the way to close it out.
And there it is. They did it. But again, good look from Nick. It was a dink that was left up, and great run from the Flint Tropics on that. However, start with the aces. We've got Max Manley playing with Maya Wilson. They are a 66 percentage, and they will match up with Shannon Pretorius and Chris Walker. I was so nervous about saying her last name. I messed up her first name, of course. And they have a 5-0-ish duper, and the other team has a 5-2. So we will get started here shortly. Maya and Max, a little bit of newer players to my eyes. And then we've got our seasoned veteran Flint Tropic alumni players, Shannon and Chris, on the other side. This will be a fun one, a fiery one for sure when we've got Chris on the court.
There we go. Starting off strong.
Starting with the fire strong. Great counter there from Chris. Took up that middle space. Shannon backed off and let him take it. Great move. And the Flint Tropics stick with their strategy. Drop it and get to the line. It has been effective and it has been working. Wow, great series. This is kind of a fun one because it's I feel like it's pickleball versus tennis. Like, we've got two newer pickleball players coming from a tennis background, and then we've got two people that have been playing pickleball for quite some time at a high level. So it's kind of fun to see this style. I think the tennis players, our aces, are going to want to play a faster game in the air, and then our Flint Tropics are going to keep looking for that drop, dink kind of look. Great. So side out with a 2-0 start for the Flint Tropics. Wow, great hands from Maya there. What a get. Yeah, that is just deep there. Second serve here.
Right here.
Oh my gosh, the net cords out here.
check.
Another net cord. We're just hitting the net all over the place. Oh, good series. Great hands from Maya there. Good read on that off-speed flick at her. Good play on that. And we are at 2-2. If you are just tuning in now, the Aces are up 2-1 in the series. Flint Tropics are trying to tie it up to go to a dream breaker. The Flint Tropics did win a match earlier today, so they are 1-0 on the day and probably trying to bring that to 2-0, I would assume. So we'll look for them to tie it up. Great ATP from Shannon there. Really good cover from Chris, knowing that she's taking that and not able to get back in the court quite as fast. Well played.
It's helping that Chris has started the match off strong with the fire when in the last one it took him a little bit longer.
I think my favorite part of Chris's reactions are watching Nick's reactions to Chris's reactions. Because even on the bench, he's like dying laughing.
He stays quiet or he's just laughing. And
it's awesome. I love it. I mean, it's a team sport. You got to get hyped up. I definitely hear a lot of Flint Tropic fans as well. I'm not sure if the Auburn Hill Aces have a ton of fans here, but the Flint Tropic fans are loud, ready to cheer on their team. Speaking of which, this is a free event to go to at All-In Pickleball Gym in Byron Center, Michigan. If you guys are in the area, there's many matches going on tonight. It is free to come watch in person, come cheer on your teams, but we will be on the stream all night as well for you guys if you are not able to make it out. I think it's more fun to watch in person, wouldn't you say?
yes, definitely. And you can hear a lot of the things that you don't get to hear while on the stream.
100%. I mean, it is great to listen to my voice, obviously. we love my voice. No, I'm just kidding. But it is, the ball just plays faster in person, and you can really see the talent that these athletes have out here. It is very impressive. And who doesn't love a free sporting event? That one goes just wide. The crowd was cheering, and Max literally turned to them and said, "That was out," because their fans are so loud and proud. That's hilarious.
Some crowd involvement.
Yeah. Too funny.
I believe Chris has got a lot of family here, and then I believe I saw Nick's fiance. But I'm not sure about anyone on the Aces.
They're not super loud in the crowd, that's for sure, but who knows? Maybe they're cheering in spirit. Not everyone is a loud cheerer, I will say. All right, so the Aces go into that side out, up 1 point. And we are back to drops and dinks, the Flint Tropics game plan. Good look there from Shannon, but great shot on the attack there. Catches her a little fast, just behind it, and the Aces come out on top of that one.
Wow, amazing.
Max committed to
Chris.
that. Yeah, Max committed to that. Look at the fans. Oh, they love it. Max committed to that, and Chris said, "Perfect. Let me just put this wherever you are not going to be." And we are tied up at 5s. Team defense on the Tropics. However, that slides just in the corner. What a shot from Max. That inside out forehand off speed to the corner. That's pretty. another pretty shot from Max, and they will change sides at 6 and get one step closer to solidifying this win against the Tropics to go up 3-1. We shall see. Here's that inside-out forehand. That is pretty. Right into that corner. Wow. All right, on this side change, we have a little bit of timeout. Why don't we head to court 2? Nope, court 2 is done. All right. I'm not sure if the rapid fire won that or not. Stay tuned. Our truck will let us know if they are going to be 4-0 as our home team here. With a game this tight, is there anything you're seeing that you'd like to see the Tropics do to kind of pull ahead? I feel like their game plan is good. I feel like it's just misses versus makes at this point. But what are you seeing, Sophia?
I think just making the other team hit another ball and not doing anything too crazy, not going for all the Ernies, the ATPs, the big speed ups, just playing a consistent game, waiting for the right ball to put away and staying calm.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I agree. I'd also like to see them press Mac's line a little bit, his backhand line. He's just such a big presence there, and I think they're letting him get away with his forehand a little bit. He could take up a lot of space. Look at that. Like, go right back down his line. Make him stay over there, and
kind of what Katie was doing in the last one. See if Shannon can go behind him.
And force him to stay over there on that side and make Maya hit more balls. So. Big cheers on that one. Great take from Shannon as she catches Maya a little off guard there. And we've got a side out. Let's see if the Tropics can tie this baby up. They're fighting. That was a good return. A lot of spin on that ball.
5-6-2.
Shots from all players around. Max really waited for his time there, and honestly, like we talked about earlier, didn't put a ton of power behind that put away, just made sure it got put away. Smart shots. Big drive from Maya there. That doesn't quite get it up. I thought she was going to attack that first one. I thought Max might have taken it too. They're questioning it a little bit for sure. Their aggressiveness is toning down just a touch.
It's been at 5-6 for a while now. We'll see who breaks it.
Good shots, smart shots from Flint. I will say, I would like to see them really push Max down his line a little bit more. I still think he's taking up a lot of middle and.
Yeah, I want to see Shannon go behind him.
Yeah, I do too. I just think make him think about it. There it is.
Great lead.
Oh, great look though. I mean, that's exactly what she needed to do. Got a little unlucky with the net cord there, but.
It's also more intimidating when you have someone as big as Max is on that side and you know he has the reach.
There it is. I like it. Go right at him, girl.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's what we wanted.
There it is. It's almost like they're listening to me. No, I like that look. It's definitely keeping him out of the middle. Even her hitting her thirds there, just to make him think about it a little bit more, and it pulls the Tropics up. They are up in this game 4 here. There it is again.
It's working.
Maybe they were just waiting until the second half of the game to just pull him down that line. great, really smart, strong shots from Shannon here. Even adding a little extra pace to her shots to really just force that line shot is working well for them. Oh, Chris goes all the way over. Can't quite crab walk it back. It's just like an older version of Hayden.
Yeah.
Just a few years older. But this is a great run for the Flint Tropics, and they're ahead by 2 on this side out, so good for them.
Yeah, if they keep the momentum, we'll get to see a Dream Breaker.
That would be fun. I do think, too, overall, I like Shannon in that cross-court dink battle as long as she keeps it primarily to Maya and Max can't sneak in there. I think that's a great look for her. I think she probably, just playing pickleball longer, has a better experience keeping that dink battle going.
And so I think she really needs to put pressure on the right foot like Katie was doing and be the offensive dinker.
Might be a little tougher with Max's length, but if she can put the pressure on the dink to get it down, I think that is a great look. All right, so timeout. She did miss down his line that time, but I don't hate the look. I really don't. I think it's been working for them. I think it's made them think, and I really like that look. And in this timeout, I will give the updates to the local team hosted by All in Pickleball Gym. Lake Michigan Rapid Fire minor team goes 4-0 on the season as they clinch their mixed win. They went 3-1 in that series against the Lansing Loons. So congrats to our home minor league team, and our major league team, Lake Michigan Rapid Fire Majors, will play the next match here on Championship Court. So whenever this one finishes up, we will see our major league team play. They will be here. In the meantime, the Aces have the serve. They just got another point, bringing them to 7-8. They are looking to clinch this win and go 3-1 in this series. The Tropics are trying to force a dream breaker here as they are up in game 4.
Time in. 7-8-2.
Good patience from Maya there. And you would see, you kind of saw the turning point. I mean, it's probably hard to see this at home, but Shannon was really the aggressor in the first few dinks there. And then Maya kind of started taking a few out of the air, started putting pressure herself, caused that pop-up, and got that put away. But we are at a side out, and it is 8-8. Let's see what the Tropics do here. They can force this to be a tie ball game. So
Great
good.
down the line. I love that shot.
Good. She has been fire these last few points. Just keeping him honest and being patient, not hitting that ball. So tough. Great shots from Shannon there. Really tough. Good luck though. Great hands from Maya there. She was ready for that one. But we are, Tropics still up. They have a second serve here. Let's see if they can get to 10. Getting to 10 is important. And they do it. All right, here we go. We are at 10-8. This is game point to go to a dream breaker. We got the bench out. We got the crowd out. Everyone is hyped up. Here we go. Chris is serving. He is the second server, so they got to do it on this serve.
Shannon and Chris.
Shannon was the MVP of that game for me. When she started going down Max's line, Max did not take any. Go down to court 1, our championship court, as we start our singles showdown. We are starting with Nick Romano and Max Mealy. This is going to be a fun one, guys. Again, this will be rally scoring to 21, freeze at 20. Serving team has to win by 2. And that is a great first point. Max is a big presence out there on the court, and assuming he has a tennis background, going to take up a lot of space and have a lot of power behind his strokes.
Come on, Matt. Great
And
job.
as I said, that is a heavy forehand. I've seen him hit with an inside out before too. It's a tricky shot. Wow, smart shot from Max. I mean, he is just taking up space out there on the court. It is going to be tough to get a ball past him. But Nick wins the last point there. This is rally scoring, so he will get a point for that and give his team the serve, which is huge coming into Shannon playing, as she is a very accomplished singles player herself in the APP Tour and the PPA Challenger Tour. So she's playing against Sam Trent. So this is one of those matchups I was talking about where you can choose who plays who, and it doesn't have to be guys versus guys, girls versus girls. So this is, I think the Tropics reacted to Auburn Hills. I don't know who the home team is here. I can't quote myself on this, but that is an exciting choice by them if it was their reaction. And there she goes. Look at her go. Exciting. So they are 1-1 right now. They'll play 4 points. Each person will play 4 points. Shannon is making Sam work. Oh, he gets there. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's in. Wow. Let's go, Shannon. Listen, you got to cheer for the girlie when she's playing a guy. That is awesome. Look at her go. Honestly, though, great plays by Sam. I mean, he got to some crazy shots there. That is impressive work by him. And Shannon is looking to give her team the ball on this and tie it up. And Sam will seal the deal on that. I think there were 2-2 on that series. And the aces will get the ball on this side out. So it is 5-3. Lucia is going to face off against Katie here. This will be a fun one. I haven't seen either of these two play a lot of singles, so this is exciting. Wow, great court coverage from Lucia there to get that ball. She put just a little spin on that and made it tough for Katie to have to pick up over the net there. The aces go up 6-3. Katie has a really heavy stroke. It's a good shot. Just misses on that one. And she makes it up to the net on 2 balls that were on the back line there. So great shots from Katie. So they are, I think they thought one of the balls was out. Lucia did not call it. They were asking the ref if they could challenge that, but she did not call it, so she cannot challenge it. We will move on. And the Tropics get a couple points there. So they will get the serve here with our most vocal player on the court, Chris Walker, and he is taking on Maya Wilson. And she will take that one down off of him. I know Maya comes from a background of club tennis at Michigan State, so definitely probably pretty comfortable here on the singles court, I would imagine. Just back, but great cover off of that net cord. Tough shot there. Wow, what a return. That thing just skidded off the line. That is a pretty shot as the Aces go up 9-6 here in this singles showdown. Great shot there from Chris as he digs out a really good drive from Maya, honestly. That was a great shot. He had a good little poke on it. And we are back to our first matchup. So we've got Nick and Max out here. Lots of net cords today here in this championship court. That one does not go in Romano's favor. But a great deep return there from Nick. Balances it out 1-1. They'll play 2 more points against each other before switching to the next players. Beautiful passing shot. So Max was, I think, 3-1 against Nick last series, and now Nick is up 2-1 in this series. Let's see if he can give his team the serve and tie it up here at 10-10. That goes just deep, so it is the exact opposite of last time. And the Aces, I think we'll switch sides. Yep, so we'll switch sides here as we were playing to 21 Dream scoring, or sorry, Rally scoring. And the Aces will go up at the side change 11-9, but this is a super fun matchup. Shannon, great singles player, playing against Sam. They had some really fun points last series. Let's see what happens on this one. Wow, great shots from Sam, great composure, way to hang in there. Love that they both came up to the net. They were ready to play each other. And it does catch that back corner there. That's tough. I think she has there, and she thought it was going to go out. Tough shot. Great shot from Sam there. Shannon up to the net. Oh, she was up there. She was ready for that, but Sam just has a great touch on that ball, rolls it just to the corner, and she can't quite get under it. Sam is looking to go 4-0 on this series against Shannon here and bring their team to 15-9. Oh, what a point. Sam does go 4-0 in that and brings his team up as our next two ladies will face off Katie and Lucia. If you guys are tuning in for the Lake Michigan rapid fire match against the Barrage, that will come on as soon as this is complete. This is rally scoring to 21 and by 2 has to be on your serve. So that will be coming up shortly. So stay tuned for that matchup.
Yes, come on, 2 more.
Great shot with Lucia there, playing for the Auburn Hill Aces. Good idea from Katie, just overcooks it, and Lucia's looking to go 4-0 on this matchup as well and put them in a great spot to complete this singles showdown. Wow, just clips the line on that one. I think Katie thought it was going to go out, and She caught the line on it, so she will go 4-0 and bring them to 19. They do have to win by 2. So this is on Maya's paddle, and she is facing off against Chris Walker. Still has a chance. Is rally scoring. They get a point every time they win a point. So the score will freeze at 20, so she does have to serve the ball to win. So this is for the match here. And she does it with a passing shot. Big hugs all around for the Auburn Hills Aces. They played wonderfully. The Flint Tropics were right there the whole time, played great, tied it up to bring us to the singles showdown. What a match to watch here on Championship Court. That was a really great effort from all 8 players out there and super fun to watch. We will now be watching the Lake Michigan Rapid Fire Major League team face off against the Brighton Barrage Major League team. Here is our final point. Beautiful passing shot down the line. So good. Great shot there. Such a fun match. Great job to all 8 players. Everyone played their hearts out. This is going to be a really fun one. Stick around, stay tuned. I will be leaving you guys off the mic, but it was fun to be back and on it, and I am excited to watch this next match.